Hey everyone, welcome back to SisterCodes. Hey everyone, welcome back to SisterCodes. We are starting weekly vlogs. So today is Monday, it's Labor Day, so we don't have to work, which is very nice. We've had a pretty chill day so far. We went downtown to have some breakfast. It really ended up being lunch because it was like 12 by the time we got a seat. But Kaylee and I went around, we got boba tea. In the meantime, we walked around the quad. We went to J. Crew and just looked at, some of their stuff because they were having a sale, which was nice. Didn't end up getting anything, but it was still just fun to browse. And yeah, now we've just come back home after having breakfast, lunch, and it's been a pretty chill day. I've just done a couple of chores, so like taking out the trash, undoing the dishwasher, like putting away all the dishes. Yeah, and now I'm just sitting outside enjoying my coffee that I just made in my Women in Tech mug. And yeah, there's not too much planned for the rest of the day. I do want to tidy up a little bit more just in my room. I want to probably do another yoga practice because I've been getting more into that lately, and I want to journal and yeah, just prepare for the week. So it's going to be a really nice 4-day easy work week, so it'll be fun. But yeah, just a pretty chill day so far. Just really enjoying the nice weather before fall comes because it has been so cold here in the mornings. You can definitely feel that autumn is coming, and I love autumn, but it also means winter is coming, and it's, winters here are very cold and very long. Not that I don't enjoy them, they're very cozy too, but yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of these sunny days. As you can see, it's very, very sunny. So yeah, just a pretty chill day, and I will check back in with y'all later. Literally do everything twice. I just did one where I opened the thing. Yeah. That's okay. Right? Just clicked it, didn't you? Yeah. Welcome to the garden. So these are my zucchini plants. Those two, they are watermelon, but they just didn't grow. I don't know why. Those are all cucumber plants. These are eggplants. You can actually see I have like a really cute eggplant that's growing. It's not ready quite yet, but it will be soon. This is all asparagus. So right now this is like what you call an asparagus fern, and it's a perennial. It grows back every single year, but you need to let some of it seed like this. It's just really healthy for the plant. You can see it, they turn these really nice red color. It just looks really messy though, which is kind of annoying, but. Over here, this is the Napa cabbage box. So
Ooh. This I actually let go to seed, and those are all seed pods, so I took the seed pods and I kind of planted them throughout here. I transplanted these Napa cabbages and they haven't taken to that so well, but these ones are ones that just needed some spreading out. And then this is like the one really massive Napa cabbage that's really pretty, but it's not quite ready yet. Here we have tomatillos. So this is massive. This is only like 2-3 plants, but there's gonna be like hundreds of tomatillos on this by the time it's all done. Wow. And then the rest of these are all tomato plants. We've been having a bit of a problem with tomato worms, so you can see like this tomato, it just eats it. Ooh. And it's done that to all the ones that fell. So basically every time I come out here, I'm like looking for, oh, I see one.
Where is it?
It's a really small one on that, but it's really disgusting. See it? It's on this branch.
Ew.
Right next to my thumb.
Oh.
See that?
Disgusting.
These will eat. This is a newer one, so it's really small, but these will eat all of my tomatoes, so I have to kill it. I'll see if there's any others on here because they are disastrous for my tomato plants.
Yeah, for reference, they fully eat the entire
yeah, and then
tomato.
also you can see the ones that are like ripe but on the ground and half eaten. That they're responsible for that.
Yeah. And then here's a red one. That's pretty.
Actually, step back.
Ooh.
They like smashed goop comes out.
You get it?
Yeah, do you see the green guts?
Ew.
Anyways.
Must be done.
Well, yeah. Just let me know if you see any others, because that one's
Those are really hard to see.
Really hard to see. Yeah, that's the part of the issue is like it's really hard to see them because they're so green. But
look how many tomatoes are growing.
You can just look.
Got some baby ones here.
Check it out. So all of these I grew from seed. So I either started them indoors and raised them inside. Usually depends on the plant, but these were like 12 weeks before your last frost date. And then others I just directly planted in the box, like you can see with the Napa cabbages. But yeah, I've really loved gardening. It's been really relaxing for me, despite the bugs. I did get a tick and get Lyme disease, which is not so fun from doing this, but it was really because I was weeding, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's also really nice to be able to eat what you grow, and it gives you so much more appreciation for farmers because like these tomato plants I have now been taking care of since March. And just now they're starting to put out tomatoes. And then also you have all these like ideas in your head of like, oh, I'm gonna make like salsa and I was gonna grow onions and cilantro. But the thing is like onions are ready at a different time than cilantro and tomatoes. So it just really makes you appreciate modern day supermarkets that you can just walk in and expect everything to be there. Still really cool. My favorite way to eat the tomatoes, you cut them up, you put them on a whole wheat toast and you drizzle with olive oil, a little bit of salt, pepper, and oregano.
It's like very British, I think.
I think it is, but it's just the flavor of the tomatoes. It's like too precious to use them in something that you just don't really taste the flavor. Like just eating them that way though, so good. So much better than a
store-bought. Show your
store-bought.
height next to this.
Oh yeah, this tomatillo.
Look how
when
tall
this
it is.
started, it was so wimpy. I didn't even think it was gonna survive, but I transplanted it anyway.
And now it's taller than Kaylee.
Now it's literally taller than me, and it has hundreds of tomatillos growing on it, which is super exciting.
Cool.
Yeah. Everyone, good morning. I kind of forgot that we were doing the filming this week, so I already woke up and I did a little bit of my morning routine where I was like sitting in bed and reading my book and having my coffee, but since Tuesday is the start of the week, since yesterday was Labor Day and we didn't work, I did start doing my passion planner for today, and I just wanted to kind of show you. I've only done the highlights so far, so I'll just be showing you kind of how I set up my week and yeah, I really like doing this. It's just nice to plan out my whole week and see everything that's coming up. So I'll be showing you that right now. So one of the things I really like to do is I like to write in all of my upcoming meetings for the week, and I color code everything. So the blue is for one-on-ones, the green is for any kind of team meeting that I have, and then the pink I like to reserve for women engineering things. I just like having it be pink and it always stands out. It's something I can look forward to. And then, yeah, I also like to keep track of anything that I'm working towards. I personally write my daily to-do list on every single day. So every morning I wake up and I give myself a couple of objectives for the day. And it's just really helpful in seeing what I need to get done. And then also, it also helps me feel less guilty when I do end up signing off for the day, because I can look back at my list and realize that I got everything that I need to done for the week. So definitely make sure to prioritize putting down the things that I need to get done for the week, as well as any personal things that I need to do. So I personally like to track my things on Asana, but I also like to put some things down here that I need to take care of. And then, yeah, this is how I use my passion planner. I also have, since it's a new month, I have the reflection that I need to do. So I'll be working away at this this morning. I also wanted to say I'm really excited to announce that I am actually a Passion Planner ambassador this year. This is something really new. I was only accepted about a month ago, and I haven't really taken the time to update all of my channels, but I want y'all to be the first to know. So I'm going to put a link down in the description box, also with a code where you can get a discount if you use that. I really like Passion Planner. I've been using them now for 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. And I think they're great. I think they're like a really nice mix between a bullet journal and a calendar, where you can still be kind of creative with the spreads, but it also gives you a little bit more structure than having to like sit down and create a new bullet journal spread, which is what I was really struggling with when I tried that. I just got behind. I like didn't have enough time to create the spread, and then I didn't use the bullet journal, and that was just totally useless. But this was a really good balance, because there's a lot of like reflective bits. There's a lot of space to create things like habit trackers. There's empty pages. You can also repurpose some of the like the 30-minute incremented time to whatever you need. Like, for example, I put my daily to-do list on there. I also write down any tickets that I closed, just because it helps me keep track of things that I've finished. But yeah, you all should definitely check it out. I have the daily rose gold with a Monday start, size medium. But yeah. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. Yeah. All done. All done with that. Thankfully, yeah. Hey. It's good. It was relaxing. I repainted storm windows. Yep, lots of fun. How about y'all? So for lunch, Ashley and I really like these Factor meals, which are, today I'm gonna have red chili chicken tamale bowl. They're basically pre-made meals that arrive on your doorstep, already cooked and everything. They're not frozen, but they're really healthy. So you can get, you know, ones that are specific for like keto or other dietary restrictions. And you basically just throw it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes after you puncture this, and it's like a hot, ready to eat, and they taste like really good. So. There it is. This is actually Ashley's, but it tastes better, I believe, when you put it on a plate, and it just feels more like restaurant foody. I mean, these are kind of expensive per meal, but we tried a couple other meal services, and the food just didn't taste as good as we would like it to. It was very bland, and everything kind of tasted the same for the other, I mean, not for these ones, for the other meal services we tried. And we really like these because there's a lot of variation and the flavors are amazing in addition to being healthy. But yeah, I think putting it on a plate, honestly, is just a lot better experience. So I do. But yeah, we'll link to it below, but then like, I don't know, looks pretty darn tasty to me.
Hey, it is now Wednesday and I have just been working for the past hour and a half. It's 10:30 now, and I really wanted to share about this book that I got. So it's called The Mentoring Guide, and it says helping mentors and mentees succeed. And I actually asked my mentor what book would be good because I am a mentor for someone now. So I have a mentee and she's an intern on our team, and I don't really know what are good things to do with mentees to help them, you know, succeed and grow. So obviously I've done the basic things of, you know, getting to know her and getting to know like what she wants to achieve during the internship, and making sure that she feels comfortable always reaching out to me if she has any questions or she wants to meet any people. So I've done those basic things, but I wanted to know like what are good things that you can do to help your mentees succeed and make it a good relationship. So yeah, this book, I'm super excited to read it. Yeah, my mentor is so nice for sending it to me. I was gonna buy it, but then she just said like send me your address, and then she sent me a copy, so it's very nice of her. Yeah, so I'm really interested to read this, and I've started reading it, and yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes, and I will let y'all know what I think of it. I love the design though. Look how beautiful that is. Super cool. Anyways, yesterday I got a PR in for the bug that I was talking about. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I definitely mentioned it on my Instagram story at SisterCodes. Go follow me. But yeah, there was a bug that I'd been dealing with for like a week and a bit, and it was getting so frustrating. I ended up just setting debug points at the beginning of all of the functions that were relevant to what I was doing, or that I had written, and yeah, that ended up fixing the issue because it was really like a go step-by-step kind of problem. Anyways, yeah, so I got a PR for that in, and hopefully it'll get all merged in without any problems, and then I can rebuild all the frameworks, rerun the code, and then yeah, fingers crossed, everything will work out. So that's what I'm up to today so far. So I also bought some new candles, and look how cute these are. They're from Target, and they look like little pumpkins. Isn't that so cute? So one of them's like warm apple cider, and one of them is pumpkin spice. I went from having like no autumn candles to having way too many, but you know what? I love it. And every time I sit down to work, I am burning a candle, and it just makes, you know, the desk setup and the ambiance so much better. So I love it. Super cute. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday evening. What time is it? Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 5:11 p.m.
It's 5:11 p.m. So I have one more call left, and then after that I'll be done for the day. I'm very excited to work out and just, you know, relax because it's been a long day. So I'm super excited for that. This weekend I'm actually gonna meet one of my coworkers in person, and I'm very excited because I've never met any of my coworkers in person. We're gonna go for brunch and then maybe go and do something else, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm very ready for today to be over, the work day. I am taking my last meeting of the day from the floor because that is the kind of day it's been. So some exciting news.
What is it?
SisterCodes just hit 400 subscribers!
Woo!
Actually 401.
Oh my gosh!
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
When did we start our channel?
Last year?
December?
December, I think.
November?
I was gonna say December, so I feel like that's right, but I
So
don't know.
less than a year. 400 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah. And like this video.
If you like it.
Smash the like button. I always hate it when people say that. I'm like, that's no.
Smash that button.
Then I'm like, I kind of don't want to.
Okay.
Then that's mean though.
Yeah.
Support creators.
Exciting little update though.
Yay! Woohoo! Well, we're gonna be going to New York and we're really excited. So one of the things that my friend found is they're doing this Christian Dior exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum, and so we're just gonna reserve our tickets for it. Let's do 3 p.m. Let's do 3:30 maybe?
Sure.
25 bucks. Hey everyone, it's happy Thursday. I actually forgot today was Thursday because it's a bit of a weird week with Labor Day being on Monday and all, so I kind of thought today was Friday, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So today I'm actually just working on creating a new API endpoint for my team. They did a big redesign, and as part of it, the front end realized that they're calling 2 API endpoints to do a save action, so I'm actually going to consolidate them into one. So it's been really cool working on that today. Productivity is a bit low because it's just really gray outside, so during my lunch break I took some time to eat another delicious Factor meal. I made a fruit smoothie, and then I also was looking at places to donate like old used underwear and socks because we have just a whole bunch of underwear and socks that, you know, the elastics broke or there's holes or, you know, all sorts of issues. But I don't want those to end up in a landfill, so I actually found this really cool company, and it's called Kaniki, I think is how you say it. I'm not certain about that. But they actually will accept used underwear and socks and I believe tights and bras as well. And they say that 95% of the textiles that they receive are completely recycled, which is really cool, especially since a lot of places like Salvation Army and Goodwill won't accept things like used underwear or socks for obvious sanitary reasons. And once you send in some of your old things, they actually give you a free pair of underwear. So seems like a really cool program. I like just finished getting the free shipping label, and I'm probably gonna go and drop that off at the post office tomorrow at some point. But yeah, just something cool, little small administrative housekeeping task that I was doing during my lunch break today just to kind of get some things done, get the creative juices flowing so that I can close out the day really strong. So we're just on the way to the post office to drop off some packages because we want them to go out before the weekend, and our post office is really far away.
Lying in bed and letting sleep come when it's ready. If you find you're still awake after 20 minutes, it may be a sign your body isn't ready, in which case you can imagine gets sent to the forefront of your mind. This can actually activate the threat system in our body. Called time for mental health. The night you need to get through, as it were. and it's time. Control how much and what kinds of light you get in the day. You aren't literally what you eat, but you definitely feel it. What fuels our body also fuels our brains and mental health.
Hey everyone, good morning. So it is now Saturday morning, 10:30-ish, and I have just come downstairs to my family's dining room, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna study for the entire day. I've got my coffee with me, I have my AirPods, oh that was loud. I have my AirPods, I've got my notebook. This is a Lecterm 1917, and I really like it because it's got the dot grid, if y'all can see that. So it's really nice, and Kaylee got me one of these a while ago, and so ever since then I've just been using these notebooks because I really like them. And it kind of matches my Yeti water bottle. Look at that. Ooh, exciting. Studying kind of makes me feel like I'm in school again, which is kind of funny because one of my friends who's back over in the UK is doing her master's degree, and then one of my other friends is doing this grad scheme program where she has to take all these courses and then take all these exams. It's for like auditing and stuff, and so they've been telling me about like how stressed they are for exams, even since they started working, because they're doing that stuff on the side. And so now I feel like I'm like joining the club and getting back to studying. I do kind of miss studying, to be honest. I mean, I feel like I'm saying that now, and then back when I was in school, that I would do anything to get out of it, but I kind of miss it, you know? It's kind of nice. You just sit down, you're like, I have one goal, and it's just to focus and study for this test. Kind of miss it. Anyways, let's go, because I need to get started. Ooh, did you change your filming angle?
I did. Hey everyone. Today is Saturday. It also happens to be 9/11. So, I don't know, it's just one of those days that makes you like reflect on life and be really grateful for what you have. Like remembering everything. I was really young when it happened, so I just have like a couple of memories from that day. But yeah, been sitting out here on the porch drinking my iced mocha and just thinking about life, about COVID, about a lot of things. Ashley and I have talked about this a whole bunch, but obviously COVID has made all of our lives a lot different. And I've been thinking a lot, especially about this balance between doing things that I love, like YouTube, which are like really creative, but also require me to share quite a bit of my life and details of my life on the internet, which I don't love. It can definitely create this whole feeling of like you're living for the camera, which is not something that I enjoy. But then at the same time, I also definitely appreciate when I see content creators out there that share kind of like a different view of what it looks like to be an engineer, or just kind of showing like the different types of lifestyles that you can have. And I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to share, you can be a woman as an engineer, you can have like this really awesome life. It doesn't require you to go to an office. You can live on a homestead and do what you want. But there's like a balance there, so Ashley and I have been like trying to figure out what that looks like for us. But it is nice to be able to like share more things about our life up here on the homestead, so I'm definitely excited about that.
The whole point is you to not look at the camera.
I know. I shouldn't look happy when doing this because I'm not.
And we're just gonna put like text over this anyways.
She is a female Michael, which is why it just so makes sense at the end of G.
And so begins our journey to the Big Apple. It's not like nobody call it the Big Apple. Big.
Should reach your destination by 8:04 p.m.
Yo, the goods.